Anybody need this piece? Free. We'll send it to you, maybe.
Hey everybody, welcome to a pretty special episode of Spyder Garage today. We've got a big surprise planned for Nathaniel, and I'm on my way to a steel supply place right now to pick up some 1-inch square tubing for some welding that we're going to be doing. I'm not going to tell you what the surprise is yet. I'll reveal it to you later. But I've got so much prep work to get done. I've got to get started a week early this time. And coincidentally, I have 3 friends coming from 3 different states in 1 week. Actually, in a little less than a week. We're going to start a couple days before Nathaniel gets here next Friday to help me out with this. This is such a large project. Partly because I need the muscle, and but mostly because I just don't have the skill set to do this. It's such a huge project. So huge, in fact, that you can easily destroy a car if you do it wrong. And I just don't want to do that. So I'm bringing in the right guys to help. They've all volunteered to come in and drive in from Illinois, from Ohio, from Pennsylvania. And man, this is going to be fun. I can't wait. I'll tell you what it is here in a little bit, but I'm going to pull in here, get this steel, and then I'll reveal the surprise here in a little bit. You're going to like it. Steel's picked up. Now I'm on my way to a bunch of different part stores to get supplies. So I'll meet you at home here in a little bit. Back out here in the garage. Hey, I just noticed that Freiburger's car matches my old jacket I was issued, I'm not going to say how many years ago, a long time ago. Anyway, back out here in the garage, and I'm going to tell you what the big surprise is for Nathaniel coming up in 1 week. And I'm so nervous about this because this could go so terribly wrong, and I just want to make sure I'm doing it right. So that's why I'm out here now. I'm already getting things prepped. Got all the supplies, just about all the supplies I need. Now I need to start stripping things down. So here's what we're gonna do. Check it out. You guys know that this is gonna be a hatchback Monza Spyder. And over there in the third bay is my Monza Spyder. And I've always had something pretty unique about my car that made it different from all the rest, and that was this top. That's metal on his is going to get swapped out to what mine looks like. Bam! Right over there to that glass roof right there. You guys have probably seen this many times in the background in past episodes and probably wondered what it was or why in the heck do you have a whole top of a car sitting there in the side of your garage. But that came off of a 1977 Buick Skyhawk. Now, this glass roof, it's called the Astro roof with roof crown molding. The Astro roof is, hold on, where do we, there we go, right there is the glass part. The roof crown molding is that aluminum Targa band right there. Anyway, that was an option that was only on Buicks, which is a clone of the Monza, so it matches the same body lines, but it was never an option on a Monza. My Monza was owned by a GM guy, and he had it done right out of the factory, and so it's the only known Monza ever made with that glass roof until now. Nathaniel always wanted that top, to be honest. It was just one of those things where he and I both actually talked to each other about it and said, you know, this could bring us some pretty good money if we sold it, because that's more money that we can pour into his car, because that's how we build his car, is the parts that we sell, and this was going to be a good money maker for us. He's told me a number of times that he thought it would be cool to have a matching car just like his dad's. He always wanted to make this into a Spyder just like his dad's, and now we're going to do it. Not only is it going to be a Spyder, it's going to have a glass roof just like mine. Now, this is going to be a lot of work. It's not easy to swap that out. What I'm going to do tonight, when I'm starting right now as part of my prep, is that underneath that glass, there's a whole interior still in there. All the headliner plastic pieces, that roof, that target band's got to come out. I've got to get the glass out. Same thing on his car. I got to start removing all the glass, the hatchback, the front windshield, stripping all that down to absolute bare metal, so that when the guys get here in a few days, we can hit the ground running, because it's going to take all weekend to do this swap, if successful. We're even planning on going to PRI. That's our plan, so that already cuts into some of the time that we had allotted to do this. So, yeah, it's going to be a lot of work. So I'm going to get started, and I'll take you guys along. Holy cow, does that make me nervous. I know that was a time lapse, but what you didn't see in there was me trying to manhandle this thing by myself. It's a lot heavier, for one, because it's glass, and it's just big and awkward. And at one point, I even tripped while I was holding it and lost my balance. So you can understand why I'm so nervous about this coming week, and decided to call in some reinforcements. I can't do this by myself. So let me show you the inside of this thing so you get a better idea of the prep work I've got to do. As you can see, there's still a little bit of a headliner in here. There's sun visor still there. If you can tell, it's smoked glass, by the way. For those of you wondering how hot this car would get, it's actually a very dark tint. So it's mirrored on top, which is pretty cool looking, but inside is a really smoky gray. There's this trim right here. It's got to come out. Actually, that's glued in there pretty good. Lights, wiring. This core window is not needed. That glass has got to come out. So that's what I'm going to do next. Hey guys, back out here the next morning, working on this, trying to get this quarter glass removed. Let me just state for the record, I hate removing this quarter glass. The one time I took it out in my car, I swore I would never do it again. This is the first one. One down, 3 to go. All right guys, I've been out here cleaning up in the garage all night, and bam! This is as ready as she's gonna be. All the glass is out, the hatch is out, quarter glass is out, doors are off. Front windshield is out, way over there where you can't see. That thing is stripped down, quarter glass is out, it's down to bare metal. Everything is down to bare metal. So, I leave for New York in the morning. When I get back, it's on us, guys. Be ready to hit the ground running. This is it. Today's the day. It's beautiful. It's cold. It would be beautiful, except for the fact that my heater crapped out on me today. So I've got an extra kerosene heater. Say hi to Kevin. Kevin's here. Bill's here.
Hey.
And my salamander that has never failed me until today.
DOA.
On the coldest day we've had so far. It's DOA. So I've got this extra one that I've never tested, so we're going to try it out. Hopefully Kevin can get it going here. I'm going to get some camera set up. We got one more friend on his way. I won't tell you who that is until he gets here. and wish us luck. All right, I've told you guys in the past that it takes me forever to get set up, and the reason it takes me so long to get things done in here is because I have to get the camera set up, get tools laid out. There's a lot of prep work that goes into it. But in the time that I got all of that stuff set up, I had somebody show up, and a lot of work has already been done on the car. So first of all, let me introduce you to Marty. What's up, buddy?
Oh, hell yeah!
Thanks, Bill.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
This
Marty.
This is Marty Eden. He's from Springfield, Illinois. We've been out to your house before to visit.
That's right.
Nathaniel has
Glad
talked
you dropped
about
by.
that visit ever since. I don't know what it was that you said or you did, but he has not forgotten you. We were talking about you the other day, and he instantly started laughing. I mean, he just, I don't know what it is, but
Maybe
Marty's,
it's my funny videos.
it might be. It might just be. But Marty came by to help out, and Bill, who's noisy in the background there, who can't take orders,
Give it a break, Bill.
come on, dude, is out here helping as well. Let me introduce you to Bill. Bill, come over here in the light, man, because my phone is horrible and things just don't work out. Bill came all the way from the Pocono Lake area of Pennsylvania to help out.
Crazy.
Yeah, so the Carr family is the greatest, guys. I'm telling you, when three guys will come from 3 different states to help you out on something like this for your son, you're just eternally grateful. Now, where's Kevin? Kevin is out buying a new kerosene heater. He decided
Thanks,
that
Kevin.
I know, thanks, dude.
Yeah, we're freezing.
We're freezing our tails off out here right now. So he drove 30 miles to the nearest store, because I live out in the middle of nowhere, guys, to buy a kerosene heater, because he decided he needed one for his garage anyway. So why not buy it today and bring it here and help us warm up? Because mine down here, as I reported earlier, is still completely dead. The other one over there in the shadow behind Bill, it was one that was given to me, and they said, here, try it out, see if it works. Yeah,
Don't work.
it doesn't work. Now, we've already got a lot of work done. Let me show you what's been done. All right, I haven't had a chance to even catch up with these guys, because as soon as I was setting up all the cameras and getting everything plugged in and showing them the tools, they already started work, and we're drilling out the spot welds across the top of this frame. The idea is to cut these spot welds out down here, and this whole a good section of this C channel will come off. This B pillar stays actually on his car, but the roof itself separates from the top, and there's spot welds on the outside, and I can't show you, but there's spot welds on the inside as well. And then you come around here to the A pillar. You can't see it at the moment, but on the other roof I've got to go on. I had to cut it off about here because the dashboard was in the way, and I just couldn't cut it. So there's a way that you can kind of stagger the cuts. There's an inside and there's an outside part of this A-pillar frame here. We're going to stagger one cut and then stagger the other, so the two kind of slide into each other. And we're going to carefully measure that, and all that's going to get swapped out. So we're not going to lift the roof until Nathaniel gets here. It's only, gosh, I don't even know what time it is.
About noon, probably.
It's about noon. I pick him up in about 5 hours, and that's when
12:03.
the big surprise happens. You're not going to believe this. Kevin just texted me and said, hey, I'm on my way back from the store with the kerosene heater. And look what fired up. That's just the way things go around here. But you know what? I don't care. Now we're going to have a super warm garage. We'll get 2 sections of this garage work. I got 3 bays. It takes a lot to heat this thing up. So we'll get this thing going on one side. Kevin will show up with his other. We're good to go. All right, first brake's done. All right, we got the heat going, and as pretty as it is outside, we got to shut these doors to trap this heat in here. So down they go. Yeah, buddy. Okay, things are happening fast and furious in the garage here. I haven't had time to even work on the car myself because these two over here just took off running. And poor Kevin, I'm so sorry, dude. But he did pick us up some lunch. Tacos, man. You can't go wrong with tacos. So he picked up a kerosene heater. I've got the receipt. I'll just take the thing back later. So I appreciate it, man. But you did get some extra kerosene for my salamander here.
Hell, you got
And, yeah, because it is a lot warmer in here. Would you agree?
Oh,
yeah.
So we're doing a lot better. I mean, it was stinking cold in here. I mean,
30 degrees out there.
yeah, and in the cold and in the garage here, if you guys understand, when it's a metal frame garage like this, it like traps it like a freezer. I mean, it was colder in the garage than it was outside. No joke. That's one of the reasons I had the garage doors open, because I was letting the warmer air from outside, which was only 30 degrees, come inside the garage, and it gave us a little extra light as well because I have pretty crappy lighting in my garage here. So as you can tell, it's a little bit dark, but hey, you know, we do what we can around here. So we're going to stop, take a break, neat. Catch you on the other side. I want to show you guys the hack job at the moment.
Pure accurate.
Yeah, I want to show you the difference between Bill's side and Marty's side here.
All right. Got started though. That's not fair.
All right, so Bill did get a head start, but it's kind of a manhandler, I guess, if you will. And just says, screw it, let's just get everything out of there and drill it and hack it out. It looks a little bit like Swiss cheese. Now, granted, GM did put a lot of spot welds in there, but look at Marty's side. Nice and neat and clean, no bent metal, no ripped up.
Marty's an
I probably
artiste.
screwed this side up already.
You didn't see that side, did you?
I know. It's all right.
All right.
A little more finesse on this side, but it's all right. I really don't care.
Brace bar.
Yeah, let's.
Let
We're
me
to
get
that
the
point
grinder
now.
and grind right here real quick.
Okay.
It was over here.
Yeah, so we're to the point now where before we get too much farther, we need to weld in all the 3/4 inch bracing I got. So that's what we're about to do now.
All agree on this?
How about that?
You know, before I said there, you know, I might put it in here, but it's
It's
too
a little
late.
easier to grind, I think, in the open area, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
What do you think? Right? Like
That's
something
fine.
like.
Yeah. Yep, that's good. How are we looking over here?
I think we're making some progress. Looks like cheese.
Yeah. And you have to guess where the holes are. So what part is still being held up at this point, you know?
No, I'm not sure. Bill said when we cut the front off, it'll lift up and it'll slide.
Slides
Yeah,
forward
that's
a
what he
little
said.
bit. Yeah, it does
out.
slide over some underbracing right here. So is it just not moving because it's
I think so, yeah.
still in that section? Like it's disconnected, but it's just not moving because
Right,
it's
because it's all.
over the subframe underneath
Right.
it. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. I'm a little bit nervous here. I've said before that this can either be like the coolest thing we've ever done to this car, or we could potentially destroy the car. So, case in point, well, not case in point.
Yeah.
I just went out to grab snacks, grab some drinks and snacks, brought it back to the guys. I come back, and Bill's already hacking on the A-pillar over there. I'm like, whoa, 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 what are you doing? So, to reassure me and reassure you, the audience, I want to have him explain how this is going to work, okay?
So what we're going to do is we're going to leave a lap joint here. We're going to cut and make the bottom side end at this point, but we're going to leave the new roof. We're going to let this run down to about here, and we're going to just cut the top part off of this and leave the understructure. So we'll actually create a lap joint, which will be much stronger than a butt weld.
Right,
So that's the whole
right.
reason what we're doing. We're trying to make it so it's nice and strong, so we won't have
Okay.
an issue.
Well, that's where I got a little confused because I thought, well, why are you cutting all the way through it if we're going to lap joint it? But at some point, it does have to be cut all the way
Right.
through. But
So now next cut will be right here, and we'll drill out the spot welds on this part
and the top
and down
half
here.
of this A-pillar will come off, but the bottom half will stay on. Mm-hmm. And then it will weld here where you've cut all the way through to the new
Correct.
donor roof.
Right.
but the top half of the donor roof will come down actually to this line right here.
So we'll give you, that's about a 6-inch
So
overlap.
there's an overlap on top, overlap on the bottom, weld here, weld here. There's staggered joints. It's much stronger than just butt welding the entire A-pillar in a single cut. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. Well, I'm asking myself that because you already know, you've done this.
Yeah, I just want to carefully cut away all the excess, you know, and cut this whole piece off here in a minute.
Right.
Obviously, we don't need it up,
Right, that whole
But,
B-pillar
yeah,
and
just
this
to-
whole quarter pounder down here comes
just to
off.
make it easier for me to get underneath here. And at one point, we might need everybody's help and tip it up. You know, otherwise
Okay.
I'm under here.
Oh, right,
Lay it
right.
down, grind it.
We'll just hold it for
Yeah,
you.
we'll have to be really careful with that.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so the theory behind this is, since this is just the donor car, and the quarter panel underneath it and the subframe holds that top on, we don't really care about. So we don't have to be as gentle with this car and finesse it. So that's why Marty is cutting out all around where those spot welds were, because we just don't care about that stuff around
Yeah,
here.
because
So-
it's really important for this to be beautiful without dents.
That's right.
There we go. Get to this side. Anybody need this piece? Free. We'll send it to you, maybe.
First ever convertible Monza.
I know, right? I can't believe how far we've gotten already. I thought we would still be struggling with trying to get the roof off
Hey, man.
by the time Nathaniel got here. Not with you guys.
There's not much to hold.
Of course.
Once you kind of know what you're doing with it, it makes it a lot easier. You know where to tackle, where to
Well,
start. And
that
you've got
and
a lot of
having-
prep done.
Confidence.
Yeah, confidence and 3 extra guys.
Yeah.
Not doing this by myself and having to move cameras around half the time.
Yeah, you haven't done anything but hold the camera.
I know.
But that's okay.
I feel bad. I haven't
Well,
done
see your stuff, Mark.
hardly anything with the car today because I've had to get these guys tools, move lights around, film, get cameras moved around, all that kind of stuff. These guys have kicked butt today.
There
Oh,
it
yeah.
is.
There it is. I see it, yeah.
See, there's a spot well up here
Bill,
someplace.
right
Right on the
here.
other side.
See, there's the seam right there.
Okay, this seam is further up.
Yeah, we gotta.
Yeah, go on the other side. Take the brr.
I heard it.
There.
All right.
Hey!
Wait. Put it back together. Put it back
Don't do
together.
that. We know it comes
Yeah,
off
put it
now.
back together. And we gotta get
Leave
this
that
on
for me.
film.
Later.
Yeah, we got a couple hours till Nathaniel gets here, so.
Separate it and pull it all the way down from here, because that's one piece from here, right? Up, across here, up to here. To the windshield.
I
Flat.
disagree. Feel underneath here with your fingernail.
Ooh, you know what? It's bent over.
It's bent over.
It's just
Yeah.
how
I
the seam
think just like you change a door skin, I think we
Yeah.
should I think we
Take
should
that top
strain this
skin off?
and very carefully just snap it off.
I'm with that.
Well, but we could do it the way that we just saw Joe do it, and he actually get this off and actually drive this piece off
Yeah.
of that one.
That's how I got mine off when I
You,
replaced my
we
air
drill these
filter.
spot rails
Yeah.
off, cut it,
Oh, yeah.
and then drive it off. with the
Kevin,
extras will drive it
Kevin,
off.
say that
That way
again.
we'll leave the lip, and on the other one, we'll leave the lip on it, and that'll even make it, it'll go, it's gonna be, we're gonna have to bend the lip back over when we put the top on. We're gonna have to bend the lap on.
You really think? I don't.
Kevin, tell me what you had to do again with
Yeah, I
yours.
don't.
So my car, I had a smashed A-pillar, and what we did was just drilled out the spot welds inside the window frame.
Right.
And like you guys were saying, all this wraparound part on the outside,
Yeah.
it's just held in place by seam seal.
That's
Yeah,
what
This
it's
whole,
just
this whole
cramped
thing will
in.
slide right off once.
Oh, is it really?
Awesome.
Okay,
Awesome.
so that's what we're
I,
gonna do.
I like that idea.
We're gonna do it
I
that
like
way.
that. Yeah, I like that. You got our first injury?
I'm leaving DNA behind, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Boo-boo hurts. No, it's okay. You do realize, guys, that this all comes off. This whole piece comes off from here off.
This goes all the way up underneath here, though.
It stops. Should stop down here. Oh, maybe you got that.
I
piece.
say we
Oh,
test
maybe you.
fit
No,
this.
you are here. Okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
this piece has
That's
to
the
come
piece
off.
that comes off.
That's the piece that has to
Get
come
away.
off. Okay. Sorry. I can't tell from this side.
Work on your own project.
I always want to try it.
Hi, baby.
Oh my god.
Hey. All right, get him hidden?
Yep.
All right.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh my gosh. All right, this is it, guys. I'm going to pick him up right now. I'm gonna load in the car. The guys know what the plan is. We're gonna surprise him. The cars are hidden that back, so he's not gonna suspect anything. We're gonna walk in the garage, and the three guys will be sitting there. All right, here goes. Hi, girls. How are you? Yeah. All right, so I told you I had a surprise for you, right? All right, well, I'm going to reveal it finally. And behind this door is what I have been fretting about for a while. So I hope you're okay with it. I'm going to reveal it to you now, okay? Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right, let's follow me. All right, guys, I know that some of you are probably a little upset that I ended it right there, but there was just so much hard work that went into getting it ready for when Nathaniel came up, and all that work that Marty and Kevin and Bill put into it, I just couldn't let go. I had to give them their own feature, to give them their due, because they came all the way from Illinois and Ohio and Pennsylvania to do this, and they deserved it. So the next episode is already editing. It shouldn't be too long before it comes out, and I promise it's going to be a good one. You guys are going to like it. Hit that like button, hit subscribe, and hit that little bell that reminds you when the next episode is coming out, and the next one will be coming out very soon. Take care, guys.